And this is, I feel like, the growth of Rizal, especially Coach Ralph Rivera. He's not afraid to put in what he feels like the right combination in the closing minutes of a game. Because here comes Son, coming off a superb outing of 20 points. Scoreless here tonight, but others have really picked up the slack.
Agree. And
Di ba?
yeah. Tsaka ano yan eh, next man mentality. They actually shot the ball well. Speaking of Rizal in the first half, they were 3 of 9 for 33%. And right now, they're 7 of 22, which is still pretty close to an acceptable 32%, 33% shooting from 3. And so this would be, if this trend continues, at least for the remaining time in this game, this will be another game where they shoot close to 32 to 33% from 3.
Even Robin Ive has stepped up in low-key fashion actually para dito sa Rizal.
But the free throws continue to be a challenge para sa Rizal. They're shooting right now at 47%, 9 of 19. They missed 10.
Mike Cañete putting on the cherry on top with 19 points. He will have his birthday next week, si Mike Cañete. And magandang early birthday present para sa kanya itong magiging panalo nila dito. 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances.
A good find right there for Mike. And again, everything that he's done in this game has really resulted in this lead para dito sa Rizal. In the parts of the game when they were looking for where the score is gonna come from, because Marco Balagtas has not scored, has not made a field goal. Alwin Alday started hot, but then cooled down a little bit. And Eric Camson has not made a field goal in the first half. The straightforward answer really is Mike Cañete, who provided those needed production para dito sa Golden Coolers.
Now for Ilagan, Isabela, a brutal stretch, 6 games in August. So this is the second of 6. Remaining 4 games will be against Abra, Muntinlupa, Basilan, and Nueva Ecija.
Oh boy.
Bibigat yan.
They were actually hoping that before they get to the Abra game, they get a 2-game win streak. Because in their last 5 games, they're actually 4-1 in their last 5 games.
And that's an important stretch, Coach Mike, because pagpasok ng buwan ng Setyembre, ang unang mga kalaban nila is Pasig City. Now the hope, if you're Pasig, is you gain some ground, hoping that Ilagan will lose those games. And if you're Pasig, you get some wins in August. Didikit kayo sa team standings. And number 9 sila ngayon, number 8 ang Ilagan. Very important. Again, yung format natin, 9 and 10. Kung yan yung play-in spot mo, pag talo ka, out ka na. At least sa 7 versus 8, matalo ka man, may isa ka pa. May extra life ka pa.
And the teams that's knocking on their doors really are, you mentioned Pasig, of course, Bataan Risers, who I feel, especially in the last game that we covered in Bataan, that's a different team that we saw in that last home game for Bataan. So these guys are really trying to make a push also for the 10th spot, hoping to make it into the playoffs.
Itong Rizal naman, after this, they will go up against Pasay. Pero pagkatapos nun, Bacolod, Marikina, and then to open the month of September, Bulacan. Not saying that automatic wins yun, but syempre based on the win-loss records, they're favored to win those 3 games. And then to cap off September, meron pa sila diyang Muntinlupa, Pangasinan, and Nueva Ecija.
At saka alam mo, ako personal opinion ko, yung San Juan game of Ilagan in Zamboanga, they actually played really good in the first half. That was a game when they didn't have Joshua Gia because he was not feeling well in that game. But still, they were able to, you know, battle it out in the first half. But then again, guys like Mike Alisaan, Mike Hess, and the other guys from the Knights made sure it was a win for them in Zamboanga.
And that's gonna do it here. Rizal fending off a pretty determined Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboy squad. And had that huge third quarter. And a lot of guys really contributing to the cause of the Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers. And as a result of this win, they will move up to solo third as they win this one 71-63.
And that biggest scoring run in this game was really, you know, for Rizal.
Final score po natin 63 for Ilagan Isabela, 71 for Rizal.